Hi everyone, and one day less before Christmas and one more tutorial for this Advent calendar tutorial how to paint a face with a very simple steps. You are going to see it's pretty easy, it's pretty cool. Let's go for the paint. First of all, I'm going to spray a little bit white on the face just to have a very more light base because I'm going to use some contrast color who are pretty covering, so it's necessary to have a very white base. If you don't have any airbrush, just base in white your face or in a very light gray, just to be sure to have the good effect when you are going to put the ink on the face. Don't hesitate. If you have any question, you can put a comment and I will answer as soon as possible. And now I'm going to make 2 layers of Gulliman Flesh. This is a contrast paint, and I'm going to dilute a little bit with some medium and make 2 different layers. So the first one, and after the second one, when this one will be totally dry. And here is the result. And now I come back with some barbarian flesh to push a little bit of this color in the medium shadow parts. This is just to be sure to have a human skin classical paint, and that's going to give me some shadow, and I'm going to put this on my more strong shadow as first highlight. As you can see, I tap my color and the paint is pretty diluted. Even if you see, I directly take it from the palette. In my way, my brush is pretty charged with water, so the paint is already pretty diluted. Now I come back with a little bit white into my first color, so the barbarian flesh, and I'm going to put more and more highlights on the different parts. Once again, directly this time with some white. Remember, the face is a very small surfaces, so you don't need to have perfect transition. You just have to create your contrast and to put some highlight on some few and small parts. As you can see, I just tap on some few parts I really want to push in front of my minis, and after that I'm going to put some highlight, just some point, some line, to focus your attention on some few small parts. Paint face is pretty easy. You just have to put some highlight on some few parts, and step by step is going to be clean. So now I'm going to put some point of white, but in a very small parts, and every time I'm going to paint more, I'm going to reach smaller parts. In that way, I'm going to have some nice transition, even if the model is pretty small. Just by tap your brush, you are going to have a nice highlight. After that, I'm pretty happy with the result, so I'm going to push a little bit layer of red on the face and on the end of some parts, and that will be done. So thank you to watch this tutorial. I really hope you enjoy it, this new format video. And I'm going to show you one more things once again tomorrow before Christmas. And I really hope you enjoyed this new kind of tutorial. Thanks to all my boss on Patreon. And see you soon.